Right, so Workshop Wednesday, and this Workshop Wednesday we're just going to have a little bit of a look, see what's going on with her. So we all remember this. Which is all down to this. One other thing I've noticed, because the belts I got sent that were right, they didn't fit, so I put the old belts back on. Really wasn't happy about doing it, and it looks like this belt here is trying to, well, give up. So if I sound a bit weird, I have got a cold at the moment. Don't worry, it is just a cold. Everything's all right. I'm sort of over the worst of it. He says, coughing. But it has given me a bad throat, and I now sound weird. So what we're just going to do is take the side plate off here, have a look in, see if we can just see anything untowards. And I thought best do this with a spanner, because I don't know kind of how tight it's supposed to be when it goes back on, because it's going back on tonight. And also don't want to break anything further. So we are getting fuel leak through here, which, and I need to know whether there's anything in there that I can change, like an O-ring or something that could be causing part of the trouble. As you notice, there's a tractor missing out the shed. The Massey is out busy working at the moment, and she's doing well. I was going to show what she's up to for the weekend video, but well, you can blame Rufus, because he commented on the video from last year when she arrived, which had almost gone past me, the fact that she's I've had her over a year now. So I thought we'd do a bit of a catch-up thoughts review kind of thing for the weekend. Right, let's see if we can gently just peel that off. I really, really, really need to figure out where all my camera mounts have gone. Good old multi-tool. So I did have a word with a lad about this, about what's siding in there. He seemed to think there wouldn't be anything really in here that would be of use to me. Right, hang on, give us a second and let me break this and get it off. I mean, break the seal, not the plate. Right, spanner and the hole seem to do the trick. Right, I'll share with you as I see it first. Be careful of that gasket. I mean, it will be an old gasket, but it still doesn't want damaging. Right, okay, steady. There's the plate. Peel this gasket out nice and gently. There we go. She's coming. She is coming. There we go. There's the gasket out. And my fingers are covered in oily, diesely, crappy stuff. Well, everything actually looks pretty clean in there, to be fair. Obviously, this is actually supposed to have just standard engine oil in it. Just keep the pump lubricated. I'm not doing a very good job at showing here. Hang on. There we go. Well, there's not a great deal to see in there, to be fair. But we'll give it a clean out anyway. That, I would say, would be the governor there, would it? Right, hang on. So you can see what I'm fiddling with as much as I can. Go mode, get oil all over my screen. Right. So I would say, I could be wrong on this and somebody will probably quote me, but I would say that'll be the governor there. Or will it? See what moves. Ah, right, so that's your stop. That is. They must move across to block the fuel lines when you pull the stop, and when you push the stop back in, back out. Right, so that's what that is. That's your fuel shut off. So, I mean, all I can say really is I'll give it a bit of a clean up, put a bit of fresh oil in there, and see. So we've got it all nice and cleaned out now. A bit of engine degreaser, and then I've squirted a load of WD-40 in to wash it out, and then we'll fill it back up with proper engine oil. And wow, I mean, there isn't the element that it might not do anything, but it's got to start somewhere. And it's a relatively cheap place to start. So, not sure I'm going to be able to fire though, because, well, my tractors all are a Lucas ignition barrel. Those will know, and I know what they're going to say, and I'm not jamming whatever in the ignition barrel of my pride and joy. I don't care if it does no damage. I don't want to do it. So we'll just get that back on. I'm going to need 2 hands to make sure this goes back on properly, and we'll fill it up with a bit of oil, and I'll see if I can find a way to start her. Right, let's see if she'll even start, to be fair. Ignition on. Start. Right, I'll just let her warm up for a bit, and then we'll see what happens. Try it again. She's still weeping the diesel. But I mean, she seems to go through the red range alright. I'm just going to let her warm up a bit more and then we'll have another look. Right, we'll go have another go, see what if we can get her to jump about. One for good luck. Right. So we've had a fiddle, we've had a look and see what we can do. I can still hear that bit of just not sitting flat. Again, also we've got, you know, she's only been running a few minutes and quite a bit of diesel there. So I'm kind of thinking we're probably going to be better to get this sent off. I've got a few contacts, sort of non-dealer Ford specialists who I'm hoping should be able to help me out. Either off the shelf replacement they might have in stock, or they'll have the contacts necessary to get this sent off. So that's it. It's a bit of a well, I don't know how short this is going to be, but yeah, we just want to have the initial look through this and see what where we need to go with it, basically. So we've got a starting point. I think, well, I didn't think I was going to achieve anything taking that plate off, but it was the first place to look. Clean that out. It's the only bit really I can get to, because fuel pumps are so specialised, they need to go to a proper place. You can't mess around with them yourself, really. So that's going to be the plan now. So that's it. Hope you've enjoyed this bit of a catch up. Don't forget to give it a grubby thumbs up. My hands were nice and clean, they're not anymore. Don't forget to go have a look at merchandise on the shop. We've got the mugs and bits and pieces, and we know all about that. If you have any help, advice, or just want to say hello, down there in the description. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you already haven't. Then you get notifications when I remember to put a video up. That's it. Don't forget, weekend, we're going to have a look through the Massey, 12 months of ownership. Goods, bads, rights, wrongs. Was it a worthwhile purchase? That's it. I'm going home because I want my tea and I want my wife. Take care, stay well, look after yourselves, and don't forget to look after each other. And we'll see you at the weekend.